Welcome back to the Muse and Greg. Please like and subscribe if this video helps you. Today's a really quick video to just show you how to replace the key fob battery in a Mitsubishi Pajero. It's a really easy process which anyone can do in about 5 minutes, and there's no soldering, so there's absolutely no reason to take your key back to Mitsubishi. Here's all you need to do the job. A jeweler's Phillips head screwdriver, so a Phillips head screwdriver that's got a really small head, a small flathead screwdriver, and a replacement battery. The type you need for the battery is a CR1616, which is readily available from hardware or battery stores. I'm also going to answer the question, does the key lose its program when I remove the battery? Because I've got two keys, and one's had a flat battery for 12 months now, and the other one's getting a bit dim. So since we're going to be changing both batteries today, we'll find out if removing the battery or having a flat battery for a long time deletes the code inside the key. So first of all, we just grab our jeweler's screwdriver and remove the screw that's at the base of the key. Now we just need to pull the two halves of the transmitter case apart. You can just use your fingernail and that pops apart really easily, but if you needed to, you could use a small flat blade screwdriver too. Before you go any further, check on the inside of the back cover to make sure this little black block is in position. It's related to the vehicle's security system, and if that's missing, I've heard that the vehicle won't start. So make sure it's firmly in position and doesn't fall out while you're working on the rest of the key fob. Now we just push gently on where the transmitter buttons are, and that pushes out the transmitter module and also the two button covers. Keep those button covers in a safe place. Now if we look at the transmitter module, on one side you can see there's a groove there where you can pop your flat blade screwdriver in and just very gently prise the two halves apart. Comes apart really easily. And on the left hand side, there's your battery. There's a little spot there where you can pop a screwdriver in there, and out comes the battery. While I had both key fobs apart, I quickly checked the condition of the two batteries. The bottom battery is the one which was still working dimly, and it reads about 3 volts. When I put a small load on the battery by way of a 1K resistor, the voltage drops down to about 2.6 volts. Now the top battery is from the key which didn't work at all. It's sitting at 3.15 volts, which is better than the bottom battery. But as soon as it's put under the same load, the voltage drops down to almost nothing, around about 0.6 of a volt. And that's why testing a battery's voltage with a high impedance multimeter doesn't give you a true idea of its condition. You do need to put a small load on the battery to see what the voltage is when it's delivering some power. So, in with the new battery. Let's just check the voltage. Here's the old battery. As we said, about 3 volts. The new one's nearly 3.3 volts. It's best to avoid touching the battery if you can. Otherwise, if you do need to, just give a good wipe afterwards. Clip the battery into position, and then it's just a matter of reassembling. Clip the fob back together. Nice and bright, that's looking good. And then just reassemble. Pop the fob into position, make sure that the buttons are correctly aligned. Double check the little black security blocks still in position on the back half of the cover. And then on with the back half of the case. Looking good so far. So this is now putting together the one that had the dead flat battery. At first glance, that's looking promising. Let's see how they work. First of all, let's check the one that's been working fairly well, the one that just had the dim battery, the one on the right. Excellent. Now what about the one that had the flat battery for 12 months? And that works too. So they don't lose their codes if they have a flat battery. If this video has helped you, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.